Okay, another value that you need to be very comfortable with later down the road is the value E. That's going to be, if you look in the book, I believe the value is like 2.71 something. Actually, let's go ahead and look on our calculator here. I'm going to get out of the y equals. I'm going to press second quit. So I'm going to look at E. E is so common in calculus and in later parts of Algebra 2 here is that it even has its own button on the calculator. As you can see, I'm pointing it right here. You see it says ln right here. And then there says e to the x. It is so common that it even has a button on a graphing calculator. You're going to press the second button. So I have e to the 1. So let's find out what that is. Again, it's, yeah, you can see it's like 2.718 and so forth. The significance in calculus is when we start talking about derivatives, it'll be used very, very often. I won't go into detail in a moment, but again, you use it quite a bit in calculus. So you have to be familiar with this number, just like how you are familiar with pi. You know how pi is 3.14159. Got to be just familiar. E is like 2.7. Just got to remember that it's about that number. So right here we have, if you look here, I'm going to look at number 40. I'm going to go ahead and graph that. So we have 3 times e to the negative 0.2t. Let's just use x for now since instead of t. So I'm going to pick y6 here. So it's going to be 3, and then I'm going to have the e button, and then it's going to be negative 0.2, use x. Okay, so this is negative. So this is okay. I believe my window is okay. Let's go with that window. Where my minimum is 0. That's the only difference it is between the standard window. And let's graph that. So, I mean, it doesn't look too much different. I mean, it's just that the base in this case is just that it's like 2.7. But again, we'll be using this E quite a bit in this chapter, and you'll be using it very heavily in calculus.